Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're here at the Canterbury Archer Society range over on the Banks Peninsula. I've got some blokes here, Luke and Kane, who I met yesterday out at Arrowhead Archery, and we're going to wander around and have a bit of a shoot. It's a reasonably nice day out today, so it's a good day to get out for a shoot. And unfortunately wasn't able to make it out for a hunt this weekend, so what better way to fill in your time by trying to get some practice than dial in some of the new bits I got on the bow yesterday. These boys spent a bit of money yesterday too. The gear's looking pretty cool. I heard these things shooting yesterday. They ain't slow, I tell you that for free. So yeah, join us for a bit of a shoot around the range and let's get into it. Nice.
Odd?
32.
Oh, 4 yards off. Back leg.
Yeah, it's definitely shoulder. Ooh, good arrow. So look, we met yesterday at Matthew's shop, Arrowhead Archery out in Darfield.
Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're shooting there, mate?
PSC Expedite.
Yep.
At roughly 65 pound.
Yep, nice.
CB Trek, which I got put on yesterday. And equalizer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've seen more and more of those.
Yeah, I saw a lot of them on the Instagram and everything.
Yeah, right.
And it just takes a lot of weight off the bow.
Yeah.
Just makes it a lot easier to carry and hopefully find deer.
Nice, nice. Well, yeah. Hey, the less stuff you carry, the better, right? Like it gets you about.
Yep.
So she's pretty. I think these things are pretty quick, aren't they? Pretty fast bow.
From what I believe, this is the PSC speed bow.
Yeah, right.
So,
yeah.
like this is on low let off mods at the moment. So IBO's at like 350 foot per second, I think.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah. So it's good. It shoots a nice flat trajectory.
Yep.
And
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And what got you into this?
Our family did a bit of rifle hunting when we were growing up.
Yeah, nice.
And to me, it was never fair, I guess. You know, the animal didn't really have a chance. And this to me just seemed more fair.
Yeah. I can understand what you're saying.
And I like a challenge.
Yep. Challenge is good. Yeah, and I think I had similar sort of thoughts when I got into bow hunting. I still struggle to argue with the fact that a rifle's pretty efficient. but I do enjoy the challenge component of this. Like, you have to be more complete in your skill set, I think. With a bow to get up close enough to get that shot.
Well, to be fair, you practice a wee bit with a rifle and you're going to be pretty competent and have the ability to take animals at a decent range.
Yeah.
With these things, even being competent and pretty good at what you're doing, you still don't have a lot of range.
Yeah.
There's a lot more skills that come into the stalking side of it, and it's a more complete skill set.
Yeah, and your shot placement has to be perfect, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, nice. We can. The next target's freed up, so we might move along to that.
Yeah. No, sweet.
Being twins doesn't help.
No. To be honest with you, there's more negatives than positives to being a twin.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
The biggest thing is countries that don't get a lot of twins, like a lot of Asian countries in there, for them to see a twin is actually quite a big deal.
Really?
Yep. We've been stopped in the street.
oh no, this one's me. Stopped in the street.
Yeah. Because they don't see twins.
Yeah.
20 yards, eh?
Probably just a little less. Good arrow. $21.
You got the scoring ring. He wouldn't have gone anywhere, that was spine shot.
You rotated him slightly though. Nice. Man, that's quite, it's not well, I'll tell you that. That's a fox.
Yeah, it is a fox.
Oh yeah. So how long have you been bow hunting? Well, practicing the bow hunt, using a bow? How long have you had the bow? There we go.
I've had it 6 months, I think,
Yeah, okay, cool.
and been practicing for 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Nice, it's yeah, after listening to it, she's got
Yeah.
plenty of grunt there.
Yeah, she hits hard.
Yeah, gnarly looking cams as well,
Yeah.
like
Has
yeah.
its downsides though.
Yeah?
It definitely has its downsides. It's a bit of a dog to draw.
Yeah.
It's heavy when you first start pulling, and it dumps off into the valley quite hard.
Yep.
And if you had to let down on a deer, you're probably going to scare it away.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's to let down, it just is. You actually pretty much got to push the string forwards until it
Oh, okay.
rolls over the cam and then
Yeah, right.
let down.
Yeah, so would you say like not too stiff a back wall on it? How much let down do you have, I suppose? Is?
85, I believe,
Yeah, right, okay.
which gives it a nice holding weight if you're
Yeah,
sitting there. And
yeah.
I probably wouldn't let down on a deer, I'd just keep holding it.
Oh,
But-
I'd let down with that. Easy to say when I haven't done it yet.
But the advantages of it far outweigh the disadvantages.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with the fact that that speed builds in some room to breathe when it comes to arrow weight or whatever you want to do in the future, you know?
Exactly. It can shoot a heavy arrow fast.
Yeah.
But of course, you've got a short brace height, which, from my small understanding of bows, makes it much harder to, well, not much harder, but a more difficult.
Less forgiving, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got less room for error,
Yeah.
but you might as well learn the hard way.
Yeah, you've got to learn it.
Exactly.
Get into it, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right, next one.
Perfect.
The hell? Oh, there he is. Let's say shoot it for 20. That's a knee. So Kane, you've been into the bow for about the same amount of time as your brother?
Yeah, he picked it up a little bit, like a week before me, and then he got me hooked pretty quick.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What are you shooting there, mate?
Hoyt Ventum 33 with a CBE sight and equalizer, pretty much the same setup, just on a Hoyt.
Yep.
But seems to do the job.
Yeah, nice. That's yeah. She's definitely a fast bit of kit too. They got the slightly smaller diameter arrows on there as well, I see.
Yeah, the micro diameter. I think they're 166, which I think is the inside diameter.
So yeah, well, that's a 4mm arrow, right?
Yeah.
It's a fine arrow.
It definitely makes a big difference on the penetration front. So
Yeah, penetration's important.
yeah.
So I've heard. Yeah, no, it's cool. And you got the equalizer as well, mate. You liking that?
Yeah, the equalizers, I wasn't sold on how much of an effect it would have. But obviously with all that weight, I mean, it's a long way out the front, it obviously does its job incredibly well.
Yeah. Because being the Hoyt, it just had the little stubby number up the front.
I think they call it the chub.
The chub, yeah.
But
Well, it's probably a half chub.
but it's, even without a stabiliser on, that does a really good job.
Yeah.
But definitely with the equaliser, you notice a substantial difference.
Yeah, cool. How are you finding the CBE sight? I seen, it was your one you were setting up yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've had this since before Christmas. So yeah, probably 4 months. And it's probably the biggest upgrade I've done so far that makes everything so much easier.
Yeah.
And it just...
How many pins is it? 3?
That's 3.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so it's a sliding 3-pin.
Yeah, nice.
But, I mean, if I do my thing,
Yeah.
which often isn't the case, it's...
No, it's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't really know. Obviously, it's not as fast as the PSE. It's 33-inch axle to axle with a significantly longer brace height. I think it's 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, right.
So it's obvious. It's about 10 foot per second slower, but it works pretty flawlessly. So.
Well, that's the main thing. Right. Should we shoot the dragon? I want to be just like you, Dad. Yes, regretting my decisions.
Oh, that's on the money.
Thinking about midway up that tree. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, look at that shit. Right, so where's the next hunting trip, fellas?
We've got the week off between Easter and Anzac.
Nice.
So to be a bit safer, we'll go up in the weekdays
Yep.
and hopefully not get shot.
Yeah, look at it's a fear, right? Like, I think it's unfortunately a reasonable fear.
Yeah, especially, you know, in the raw, like...
In the raw, wearing camouflage, sneaking around quietly.
Yeah.
Making deer noises.
Yeah, it's... If you're going to get shot, it's when you're going to get shot, realistically.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I reckon my arrows are in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. That might be... Oh, no, that's low lung, eh? That's money, though. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with those.
People don't treat them as dangerous as what they actually are.
Yeah. There's a disconnect because of the distance.
Yeah.
Between the fact of this thing will kill that thing.
Yeah. You know, like a lot of people these days until we're shooting 300 wisms, 7mm rem mags, all that kind of stuff. When they hit something, it's blowing that to bits.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Could stretch this target out a bit if you wanted.
Yeah, I've shot it from up there before. If you want.
It'd be a good one to shoot sitting.
A sitting shot, okay. Hi, Beck.
So it was 35, eh?
Yep.
It's straight mid-neck, eh, I think.
I don't know. I'd never take that shot, to be honest.
Wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't take that shot. I'd be more interested in getting down further. I mean, this time of day, the sun's high. You'd expect some catabolic winds coming up the valley, so shouldn't be smelling it.
Gotta get those arrows, eh?
Yeah. I would spend more time thinking for reasons of why not to take the shot than I would take the shot. And that's why I haven't taken a shot, right? Like,
Yeah.
You want to be fair.
Yeah, well...
At the end of the day, that's your main concern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost my only concern, really.
Well...
It's,
I think that's just about every bow hunter's biggest fear, isn't it? Is the whole... wounding something.
Yeah.
And not fatally.
Yeah.
Is...
Like, imagine that thing now runs uphill over that edge and takes off. You're going to be all day following that. And if it's a Sunday morning, he's one of the club members. He's really good too. Good shot. Yeah, I'm looking to get into the spot next weekend. Get back into it. This weekend, sort of made a choice to have a quieter weekend after being crook a couple of weeks ago. So
Yeah, just get over everything and get yourself back into tip-top.
yeah. All the evidence seems to say that's pretty important. To just take a little bit quieter, but I'm definitely flying back into it next weekend. Got a spot I want to go check out. So
Well, the hills are no joke. At the end of the day, it's not it's not somewhere to be going into. Not 100.
Yeah, that's fair. And that was probably something that was put across to me over the last few days as well. It was like, why are you going out into the hills by yourself for you? Not 100%.
Yeah.
Because I'm stubborn and I'm sick of being home.
And you want to.
Selfish.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but
yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah,
but anyway,
it's not.
Next weekend I'll be fighting fit and get back into it. And, keen to have a good crack, and then but we'll have to probably tee up some time, mate, and go get out for a hunt. Yeah. Like, it's always good to have have a few extra people to go out hunting with, and
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, we're always, pretty much always free, or we can free up our weekend.
Yeah, nice.
We do whatever we want, really. So.
Yeah, me too. No, that's good. That's good. No, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool to get out for a hunt and, yeah,
We
yeah.
might
I think
have
learn sort of from each other as well. You know,
Yeah.
there's obviously plenty you guys know that I probably skipped on the way through, and
We might have a bit of a spot coming up. We'll see what happens.
yeah, nice. Oh,
Uh,
well, yeah.
yeah, and I think me and him might go and try and, getting closer to winter, we might go and try and chase some tar.
Yep.
See
Yeah.
if you're keen for that.
I'm definitely keen for that. It's
Yeah,
I
get up.
think the kilometre plus of uphill climb probably puts a little bit of fear in the soul, but
Yeah, but it's one of those things, isn't it? It's just you go
get
as
on-
fast as you
yeah,
can.
Get on with it. That's it.
There's
yeah.
no point rushing.
Yeah, you red line and you blow out, right?
Exactly. And you
No.
can't really get back from redline.
No, that's accurate. That's accurate.
Once you're buggered, you're buggered.
Yeah. Oh no, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely keen to keep in touch and
Yeah.
make it work, eh?
Yeah, well, we're gonna, our next hunt we'll go and check out if we know there's deer there.
Yeah.
If we manage to get something on the ground, we'll get hold of you and we'll get up there, and
Yeah, cool.
if you haven't got anything, we'll try and get you first deer.
Yeah. Well,
A
yeah.
whole heap of beginners trying to muddle their way through.
Well, that's what it's about, mate. You got
That is.
You got to start somewhere, eh?
You got to learn you got to learn from something, don't you?
Yeah,
Best way to learn is to fail.
probably.
Well, it's not the funnest way, that's for sure. But
Yeah. No, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Probably right. Yeah. Oh well. Cool. Right. Well, it's been enjoyable having a shoot with you fellas. It's been good to get back to the range. It's been a while since I've been out here, so it's good to come back and get some practice and do some work on the new bits I got fitted to the bow. That'll be out next week. You'll be able to check that out. Catch up with me old China Harry. We'll talk some new gear and bits and pieces. But yeah, it's been great to shoot with you guys, and looking forward to catching up, going for a hunt soon enough, and yeah, make something happen, eh?
thanks for having us.
No,
It was,
mate,
it
no.
was very enjoyable.
The pleasure is all mine. It's been good, nice to meet you. More people that I've met out in the field, or you know, that are involved in hunting, that are bloody easy to get along with, and just good to hang out with, have a good yarn, you know. So, for all you out there, make sure you're following us on Instagram, WalkB4UHuntNZ. You're obviously watching the YouTube. Hit like if you've enjoyed today. Go check out the other videos as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and also the podcast on Spotify. I've heard today that I should also put it on a few other platforms from a couple of people I've seen walking around the range. So as soon as I work out how to do that, we'll do that too. But yeah, hopefully get some new content, and yeah, hang around for Harry next week, hopefully. Cheers, fellas. Catch ya.
A laptop across the room.
I am being quiet.